for today, Mr. Mohammed Ashfaq, who is a career strategist and a motivational speaker, helping people identify the personal goals, develop leadership skills, and plan the career moves. As a founder and director of Ascent Training Academy, he has trained over 50,000 students across India on how to crack interviews and get the campus placements. He is also the author of the book Your Height, Proven Steps to Get Your Dream Job. His area of expertise, one-to-one mentoring, career development programs, getting your dream job, develop networking strategies for individuals. I take immense pleasure in welcoming you, Mr. Mohammed, sir. The topic for today is Job Hunting Skills 2021. With no further delay, over to you, Mr. Mohammed Ashfaq.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That was a wonderful introduction. And I could see a lot of people here. That's a brilliant, morning here in Bangalore. And I'm sure that in Chennai, it's a brilliant morning there. So very happy to, be in front of you, all of you guys here. If it was not pandemic, I would be right there in front of you in your auditoriums. Okay. So before we get started, let me just tell you everybody that, wherever you are, I want you to sit at a particular place, and I want you to take a pen and paper and make, lots of notes, because you're going to take a lot of different, point of view in terms of job hunting. Okay. So, but before we get started, remember right now it's in front of me, it's a blank screen. So I request everybody, if you could turn on your cameras for just a couple of seconds, or maybe, half a minute, so that I could see, okay, these are the people I'm speaking to. So I request everybody to turn on your cameras, please. Please do turn on your cameras. Okay, brilliant. I could see so many people. I could see a lot of people turning on the cameras. I could see Udaya Bhanu. I could see, a person, but I don't know, I'm not able to read the name. Okay, I could see Shivadarshini. Brilliant. So I request everybody to turn on your cameras just for a couple of seconds. After that, you can go back. Okay. So I could see Abhinaya. I could see Shirisha. I could see who else? Let me see. All right. So I request everybody to turn on your cameras just for a couple of seconds, so that, it gives me a lot of energy that I'm speaking to all of you guys here. And then I will get started with the session. Okay. So turn on your cameras, everybody. Okay. And make sure that you sit at a particular place and have a book and a pen. That's the most important thing, because whatever strategies which I'm going to give you is going to change your entire game for your job. Okay. So I request everybody to turn on their cameras just for a couple of seconds, and after that you can turn off. Make it fast, everybody. We don't have much time. Make it fast. Okay, I could see. I'll tell you when to turn off your cameras. So till then, don't turn off your cameras. Turn on your cameras. Come in front of me, so that there's a lot of I could see real live people, not just some blank screen and a name there. Okay, I don't want the name and the blank screen. I want the real people in front of me. Okay. So all right, I could see Vidya. I could see Kirtu. I could see Neha. All right. So make sure everybody turns on your camera. Turn on your camera for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get started. I could see Siva, Anandi, and Vidya. Okay, brilliant. Who else is coming? Make it fast. Okay, I could see Madhubala. I could see a lot of people here. Brilliant. So thank you very much, everybody, for turning on your cameras. This plays a very, very important role. Why? Because this, it's a virtual event, obviously, and we need to make sure that we know each other. At least have, we need to make sure that you are there and you are here right now in front of me listening. So do not get occupied by the environment. Do not get occupied by the disturbances. Sit at a particular place, and I will make sure that in the next 1 hour, I will, give you so much input in terms of job hunting. So thank you very much. Now you can turn off your cameras, because it's going to consume a lot of bandwidth. So thank you, everybody who turn on your cameras. Thank you very much. Now, I'll be getting started with my particular session here that is called as job hunting skills. Okay. Remember, everybody here, that, 20 years or 22 years of your education, you have learned technical skills. Okay. Those are technical skills, or, the skills which are required by the industry. That is one. Second thing is there's something called a soft skills, how you talk, how you manage people and all this. But there's also There's also one particular skill that is called as job hunting skills. Okay. Job hunting skills are completely different from soft skills. Why? Because job hunting skills is basically on how you market yourself in front of a recruiter, whether it is in campus or off campus. Okay. So right now I'll get started. So just give me a moment. Let me just turn on my AC here, and I will start sharing my screen immediately with you guys. Okay. All right. So before I start sharing with you guys, just give me a moment. I'm just about to share the screen here. All right. So there you can see the screen here. Right now, you can see my screen. I have just started sharing the PPT. Uh, okay. Just give me a moment. All right, so that is my PPT here. Okay, just let me just turn on my video here. Okay, so as you can see here that, job hunting skills are completely different from your regular skills. Just give me a moment. Let me start, sharing my screen here. All right. So as you can see, job hunting skills 2021. What do I mean by this? This is basically, I'm going to tell you one important thing here. Every year, every year, how we are going to approach the job market, how we are going to hunt for your job changes. That means in this particular year, the way the recruiters are using technology to hire candidates and filter so many people is changing compared to last year. In 2019, it was completely different. 2020, it was different. And this year, the way recruiters are screening and filtering the candidates and getting the best candidate for their company is changing. Okay. And next year, 2022, again, there might be slight variation on how recruiters, filter you guys and take the, hire you people. Okay. So these skills are required for you guys this particular year. So before we go ahead and explain to you all, before I go ahead and explain to you about the job hunting skills, let me tell you this. This is Ashfaq here, and I'm here to help you get your dream job. I'll repeat this. This is Ashfaq here, and I'm here to help you get your dream job. So, wherever you are right now, I want you to sit at a particular place, start making notes, because in 1 hour, I'm going to give you my 7 or 8 years of experience of, getting, helping so many people to get jobs. So this session plays a very important role for you. Okay. So before we get started, let me just share a little bit about of myself so that you can understand why I'm doing what exactly I'm doing here. Okay. The first and the foremost important thing is, this is my graduation picture. I'm a mechanical engineer from MS Ramaya Institute of Technology, Bangalore. Okay. This picture was taken during the farewell, just 2 months before graduation. And that particular time, there was a lot of ups and downs. Why? Because a lot of companies were coming in, but they were giving aptitude test, sometimes group discussion there. You all know the stages, right? So I used to get rejected in aptitude. Sometimes I used to get rejected in group discussion. I was not like so brilliant speaker the way I am right now, just a couple of years before. And sometimes I used to go to the till the last, that is a HR interview, and get rejected there. And that is something which which I was never able to understand why, even though after building the resume, after doing everything, still sometimes I was getting rejected. And one important thing here is, the more the rejections I was getting, the more the opportunities I was losing. I'll repeat this. The more the rejections I was getting, the more the opportunities I was losing. Okay. So finally, after this, I graduated and I started working in different companies. For 3 years, I worked in different companies across India. And then I finally decided, okay, let me get started. I want to start helping students and freshers to get their dream jobs. So 2013 is when I started my training company. And from then on, there's no turning back. So I became the motivation, youngest India's youngest motivational speaker, just in 2017. And later, I'm the author of the book, and I've been training a lot of people, not just students and freshers, but also working professionals. So just have a look at this video, then we'll go for the next particular session immediately. Okay, so this is about me. So let me tell you this. Why did I share you all this is because let me tell you that when I was when I was doing graduation, I didn't know I would become a motivational speaker and a career coach and an author. Okay, I didn't know that. I just did my graduation, but over a period of time, I grew so fast in my career. I chose the right a field, right mentors, right coaches around me. That's why I could grow very fast. The reason why I told you all this is, let me tell you, it doesn't matter where you come from. Okay, I'll repeat this. It doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is where exactly you want to go. Okay, so my question to you here is this: where do you want to go from here? Okay, where exactly, what is your career destination? What do you want to achieve in your life? That's the first thing you got to ask yourself. Okay, before going for the job. So all this success, all this career journey is because of my mentors, and I had a couple of mentors in my life, and still even now I have a lot of mentors who are guiding me to grow faster. Okay, let me tell you this: motivational speaking and career coaching and all that is a domain which is run by 45, 50, 60-year-old people. But I'm half their age, and I'm one of the India's youngest career coaches and motivational speakers. Okay, so because of my coaches, okay, that is the first person, his name is Vincent Wong. I went to UK, I got trained under him, and I came back. And if you've seen the documentary The Secret, he is one of the speakers in that particular documentary. And Narayan Murthy, Infosys chairman, I had the privilege to work under him and develop certain career programs across Karnataka. And next is one of the world's best trainers. His name is Blair Singer. So these are my mentors, and let me tell you that you need to have someone to guide you, because some people might be knowing some about your stream, about your goals much more better. So you can listen to them and go reach that goals faster. Okay, and I'm also the author of the book that is called as You Are Hired. These are the proven steps which to get your dream job. Okay, so this is about me, and now I'll be starting the main topic here: the job hunting skills for 2021. As I said before, every year the job hunting skills changes. Okay, and this year you guys might be graduating this year or the coming year, 2021 or 22. Let me tell you, we are still in the middle of the pandemic, and over the last 1 year or 1.5 years, the way recruitment industry has changed is so much different than how it was before pandemic. Okay, so in 2019, you used to go for interviews and aptitude test in your college, in your labs, in your auditoriums. But right now, you're sitting in your home and you're getting face-to-face interviews and all that. Okay, so that's why a lot of adaptation is required for you guys to understand how recruiters are hiring this particular year. So the first and the foremost important thing which I'll be sharing with you guys is this: the first secret which I'll be sharing here is something called as the current market reality. What do I mean by that? I'll be showing you how many people are getting hired outside, how many people are getting rejected, what is the number of vacancies, so that you can understand that, the better angle towards it. Okay, so I'll be taking a survey after a couple of minutes, but let me just get started here. Okay, now before I get started, I just want to make sure I have a question to all of you guys here. What do you think is the number of people? How many people, how many students do you think are graduating every year in India? What do you think? Put it in a chat section. What do you think? How many number of students are graduating every year, this year, in the year 2021? What do you think? Put in the chat section. I want to know what is the number of students, approximate number of students who are graduating this year. Put in the chat section, everybody. I want to know the number. What exactly, is the number? Put in the chat section. Let me see how, okay, Brinda is saying 5 lakhs plus students. Okay, brilliant, Brinda. And who else? Who else? What is the approximate number of students who are graduating this year? Make it fast. Akshay 10 lakh. Nisha is 3 lakhs. Muskan is saying 3 crore. Okay. Abhinaya is saying 3 lakhs. Kirti is saying 8 lakhs. Maybe overall 2 to 3 lakhs. Shivdarshini. Okay. Mangeshwari is saying 4 lakhs. Devi is saying 15 lakhs. Okay. All right. Priya ma'am is saying, 4 crore. Okay. Ananda is saying 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 4 lakhs. Okay. Srinidhi, why so specific number? 4,87,890. Is that your lucky number or something? Okay. Shakti is saying 15 lakhs. Deepika is saying 12 lakhs. Gayatri is saying 15 lakhs. Brilliant. So just look at the chat section here. These are the number of people who are graduating this year. Let me give you the number. Okay. Okay. Do you want to know the number? Do you want to know how many students are graduating this particular year? Do you want to know? Yes or no? Do you want to know? Put in the chat section, yes or no? Okay. My chat section is going, yes. All right. So if you want to know, okay, what is the number of students who are graduating this particular year, then let me tell you this. According to the All India Survey on Higher Education, okay, that is AISHE, the number of students who are graduating this year along with you, or the coming year along with you guys, is this. That is 3.66 crore students who are graduating every year, okay, along with you. Okay, now just imagine so many number of students graduating every year, not like 3-4 years, but every year. So do you think that there are so many jobs in the market? Do you think there are 3.66 crore jobs in the market? Yes or no? Put in the chat section, everybody. Do you think? No. Okay. Ravina is saying no. Keith is saying no. So many people are saying no. Arshia is saying no. Sandhya is saying no. Soumya is saying no. Namrata is saying no. Lavanya is saying no. Yes. Okay. Shirisa is saying no. Jivita is saying no. All right. So I completely agree with you that there are not so many jobs in the market compared to the number of people who are graduating this year along with you. Okay. So the first and the foremost hard fact to digest is this. There's so much people who are graduating, but there's only little amount of jobs. And because of that, you need to think differently to get a job these days. Okay. And how many of you have seen this particular, situation? Maybe your seniors or your super seniors or, your friends or relatives who have graduated recently last year or last to last year, but still are struggling for a job. Have you seen that? Put in the chat section, yes or no. Have you seen that, some of the, people, friends and relatives, they have graduated, but still they are still struggling to get a job. Have you seen that? Okay, Ritika is saying yes, Nisha is saying yes, Jivita is saying yes, Muskan is saying yes. All right, Vaishali is saying yes, Lavanya. All right, brilliant. So many people are saying yes. So you guys have literally seen the real current market reality, the market reality. And have you observed that those people are trying their best, but still not able to get the job vacancy? So let me ask you one simple question here. I'll just focus here, everybody. Let me ask you this one particular question to everybody here. Do you want to be in that category where you're graduated but you're still struggling for a job? Yes or no? Do you want to be in that category? Definitely not. Ravina is saying definitely not. No, no. Okay, no, sir. All right. Okay. So many people are saying no, a big no. Obviously, no. Definitely no. All right, all right, all right. So if you don't want to be in that particular category, then let me tell you this. Then let me tell you this. Okay. If you don't want to be in that particular category, then you need to start working towards getting a job right now. I don't know whether you're graduating this particular year, that is in just 1 or 2 months, or you're graduating next year, that is 2022 batch. But wherever you are right now, for final year students, you have just 30, 60 to 90 days to get graduate. And within that, if you don't get campus placed, then outside you had to face 3.66 crore people. But in the campus placement, see, the placement officers and the principals and the college, they are doing so much for you guys to bring companies into the college so that it can be easy for you to crack the campus placements. So you need to make sure that you get the job within the campus, because the moment you go out of the college, you are going to face huge competition for one job vacancy. Okay, so are you going to take the campus placement seriously? Yes or no? Are you going to take the campus placement seriously? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Are you going to take the campus placement seriously here? Okay, I can see Shweta, Ravina, Muskan, Akshaya. Yes. All right. If you are going to take the campus placement seriously, then what do I mean by taking the campus placement seriously? See, again, you might be studying the similar kind of subjects, but whatever I'm going to be sharing with you right now, you need to implement it. This is not like some kind of normal lecture. This is an implementation game. So I'll be showing you some of the things in next half an hour. Okay. And next, 3.66 crore students are graduating this year. And if I remove you from this list, if I remove you from this list of 3.66 crore students, then your competition becomes 3 crore 65 lakh 99,999. These are the number of people you got to be competing with to get a job the moment you go out of the college. It's a huge number. It's a very huge number. Everybody is sending their resumes. Everybody is trying to do their best in aptitude. Everybody is doing group discussion. Everybody is going for an interview, but only so many people are getting selected. So remember, everybody, campus placements are very important for you guys. So I'll be giving you two angles right now in the current market reality. The first is the advantage of graduating this year or the coming year, and the disadvantage of graduating this year or the coming year. Why? Let me just tell you, like last year, so many industry changes have happened, not just in college. See, right now you're sitting, you might be sitting at home and listening to, this lecture. So much drastic changes, right? We have evolved in just 1 year. Okay. In fact, the recruiting industry has also evolved. Okay. The HR managers are thinking differently. How to filter candidates, how to get the best candidate for my company. That's what their, challenge is. Okay. So I'll be giving you one particular, advantage of graduating this particular year. Okay. So according to the data here, TCS is going to hire 40,000 freshers. Infosys is going to hire 24,000. HCL is going to hire 15,000 freshers, and Wipro is going to hire 12,000 freshers. Okay. So we have certain kind of advantage of graduating this particular year. Yes. Okay. But next thing here is, according to the India Skills Report 2021, this particular year report, the number of industries or the industries which are hiring the most is this. That is pharma and healthcare. Okay. So many people are required by pharma and healthcare industry right now. So, and apart from that, there's logistics. So you guys are sitting at home and ordering Amazon, Flipkart, Swiggy, Zomato, all these things we are ordering. So logistic industry has increased so much. Okay. and engineering and manufacturing, and so BFSI and all that. So my question to you here is, which industry do you want to work for? Okay, that's my first question to you. Make a note of this question. Write down, which industry do I want to work for? Okay, put a question mark to yourself and try to answer it by the end of the day. Okay, and later you can share that answer through LinkedIn or Insta. Later I'll share my details, but I want a particular answer from you guys. Which industry do you want to work for? Okay, not job, but first you got to filter down which is the industry you're going to work for. Okay, next, the average salary here is around 2.6 lakhs, but we also know that the average salary sometimes is 3.5 and 4 lakh rupees sometimes. Totally depends on the company and all that. Okay, next is 47% of the employers expressed a positive hiring intent for 2020 and 2021. That means so many recruiters are saying, yes, we are ready to hire you. The question is, are you ready to get hired? Okay, so this is what I wanted to tell you about the advantage of graduating this particular year. So there is advantage of graduating this particular year. Okay, next is, there is some disadvantage of graduating this particular year. Let me tell you what are the disadvantages. Okay, so according to the data, the top challenges faced by the fresh graduates every year, the first and the foremost challenge is finding a job. The moment a student becomes a fresh graduate, the first challenge in their world is finding a job. Okay, this is the first challenge which students are facing these days. Next, 40% of the students remain invisible. 40% of the students remain invisible in front of the recruiters. That means they are not in front of the recruiters. They don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to present themselves. So 40% of the students remain invisible. And that's why you are not able to, these people are not able to get a job. Now, 50% of the students lose out on core jobs because they fall weak in the theoretical and conceptual knowledge of their domain, such as marketing, HR, finance, whatever it is. Okay, so this is the raw data which I'm saying to you guys. Now, are you able to understand why exactly your friends and relatives or seniors and all that are not able to get a job? Yes or no? Are you able to understand? Are you able to understand why exactly people are not able to get a job? Yes or no? Okay. So this is the reason why a lot of people are not able to get a job, because they don't know how to increase the visibility in front of the recruiters. First is that. Second is 50% of the students fall out on lose out on core jobs because of their theoretical and conceptual knowledge in their particular domain. What do I mean by that? I mean that when you're going for the next interview, before just like going for an interview and trying to win that interview by saying that, okay, if I'm lucky I'll get selected, instead of that, preparation plays a very important role. What do I mean by that? I mean, before going for an interview, just 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 10 days before, I want you guys to rebrush, revise your syllabus or your 1 or 2 or 3 favorite subjects of yours. Because when the interviewer sits with you, he's going to ask you your technical domain subjects. If you're from BCom, if you're from BBA, BSc, BCA, whatever, your core technical questions he's going to ask. And if you're not able to answer that, then he's not going to hire you. So my real request for all of you here is revise your favorite subjects. Okay, so this will help you increase your chances by 50%. Why? 50% of the students lose out, but if you prepare, then you increase your chances by 50%. Remember this. Okay, next is, this is the data which I just taken last month from June, May month. So over 1 crore Indians were jobless in the month of May. This is according to the data. Okay, now these are not fresh graduates or students, but these are working professionals. Okay, 1 crore Indians were jobless just 2 months before. So let me tell you this, everybody. This year, 3.66 crore is the number of students. Last year, 3.66 crore was the number of students. So let's just say 50 to 60% got the jobs. So at least 1 crore are still searching for a job from the last year. And this year, 3.66 crore. That is almost 5 crores, 4.6 crores. And there's 1 crore Indians who are working professionals who are looking for a job. So almost 5 to 6 crore Indians are looking for a job this year along with you. So look at the huge competition and look at the recruiters, job here. They have to filter down so many candidates. And because of that, you need to learn to stand out of the market. You need to learn to do something different. Why? Because all of you have studied the same subjects. All of you have similar kind of percentages, 72, 82, 89, whatever percentage, similar percentage, similar studies. Everybody has similar stuff. If you have extra knowledge, if you have gained extra knowledge, if you've done some extra projects, if you've done some extra internship, your chances of getting hired increases. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share regarding the current market reality. So are you able to understand the current market reality? Till now, did it open your eyes on why exactly you are supposed to take the job hunting very, very seriously? Yes or no? Are you enjoying this session? Yes? Okay, brilliant. I could see Varsha. I could see, Nidhi. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so many people are saying yes, they are enjoying the session and they are, literally liking what exactly they are seeing in front of the screen. So you guys need to make sure that you are absolutely, absolutely ready to get your dream job. It's not like, okay, I'll try my best. I'll go for an interview. If I crack, I'll crack or not. No, just imagine this is your only one chance. If your company, if any company is coming in the next coming days in your college, then imagine this is the only company in front of you, and you have to do your best to get into that company. If you prepare like that, trust me, most of you are going to get campus placed. And this is going to help the college and the placement officer, because they are also doing a lot of hard work for you guys to get placed. So your preparation can have multiple domino effect. Okay, your preparation for an interview, for the campus placement, you will get selected. The placement officer don't have to work to bring so many companies, and the college reputation, your social status, you start earning everything. It's a domino effect just by preparing for an interview. Okay, so trust me, everything is dependent on you, and you know why you have to take it seriously. So this is the current market reality which I really wanted to share with you guys. Now, the second secret which I'll be sharing with you. Do you want to learn the next secret? Do you want to learn the next secret? Put it in the chat section. Do you want to learn the next secret? Okay. Swati is saying yes. Sadvika is saying yes. Purnima, Shalini, Jivita, Sriniti, Ritika. Okay, brilliant. Tara, Nisha, Brinda. All right. So I'll be sharing the next important secret for you guys in terms of job hunting skills. Okay, so let me just start sharing the screen with you guys here. Just give me a moment. Okay, so the next and the foremost important thing here is this. The second important thing is there's something called as job search strategy. What do I mean by this? I mean that, let me just give an example here. Let me ask you some questions here. And just give an example here. Okay. Just imagine that we have in war. Okay. So today we have some, we are fighting against some country and we have to go for the war. So me, along with you guys, everybody who are, less than 30 years old, they have to go for a war tonight. Okay, so we have to go towards Kargil and J&K and all these places. Do you think if we go for the war tonight, we are going to win this war? Put in the chat section. Do you think if we go for the war tonight, all of us, do you think we are going to win this war? Okay, no, it's abrupt. Varsha is saying it's abrupt. Brilliant point, Varsha. Karishma, no. Deepika is saying if we have confidence in us, we could. Yes. But that is a momentary motivation. Let me tell you. Brinda is saying, no, sir, we need strategic plan before we step in. Kirtana is saying, we may win if we are strong enough. Yes. Okay, Kirtana, that's a brilliant point. Who else? Who else? Who else? Okay, so all of you guys agree that if we go for the war today, you, me, and everybody who are less than 30 years old, then the chances of we going for the war and winning are very less. Let me tell you why. Because the moment you go into the war, you will be handed over some rifle and combat vehicles and weapons and all that, and you don't know how to hold a rifle. You don't know how to hold, how to use the equipment, the tools. You don't have the proper mindset to go in the middle of the war right now. As Varsha said, it's abrupt. Okay, so many changes happen. We are not ready for the war, and we are not mentally prepared, nor emotionally, nor physically prepared to go for a war. So if we go for a war right now, what happens is this: we go for the war, we are handed over rifles and all that, we start shooting everywhere. No, we don't know who's the enemy, whatever it is. So we start shooting everywhere. Then if we are lucky, then we come out alive, or else we die in the war. That's what happens. Now, why did I share with you guys all this strategy is this: if I'll just I'll just give an question now. If the same war is planned, then 3 months, that is October or November 1st, we are supposed to go for a war. We have 90 days. In 90 days, when we go for the war, do you think our chances of winning that war increases? Yes or no? Ritika is saying yes. So after 3 months, do you think our chance of getting, winning the war increases? Yes. May I know why? Why does it increase? Why does it increase? Ravina, brilliant answer. That is, will be more prepared. Brinda is saying yes by 32 because of some training and proper planning. Kirtana is saying we can, practice to face the war. Okay. Tara is saying because we are making preparations. Siv Darshan is saying definitely it will get increased because we have proper preparation. All right, Priya Darshan is saying we have time to planning. All right, we'll have a strategy. Gayatri is saying because we know that we are getting ourselves into, we would have planned everything by then. Okay, Shruti is saying it increases by making preparation and planning. Okay, so I love your answers, brilliant answers. Okay, now let me tell you one important thing here. Let me ask you this question here. If today a company comes for a campus interview, do you think you are prepared to win that job? Do you think you are prepared to win that the campus placement? Are you prepared? You don't have to answer in the chat section, because you can answer yourself. Are you prepared or not? If you're not prepared, okay, there's no 50% Shivdarshini. You're going to be 100% or 0%. There's no in between. Either you're 0% or you're 100% ready. That's it. There's no in between here, because war comes only once. You go inside the war and you have to win that war, or else you're going to die in that war. Okay, so let me tell you this. If tonight a company comes here by 6 o'clock, you have some campus interview, then I don't know whether you're prepared or not. And you know yourself that, you're not prepared much. Okay, you're busy in the academics and all that, but the companies also are coming. So you're going to be balancing your time in studies as well as your preparation for the interview. But just imagine that for next 30 days, you prepare every day. That means you spend just 20 minutes in aptitude preparation every day, and 20 minutes in building your resume, and 20 minutes in just working for the digital interviews, that is camera consciousness, and being, sitting in a particular spot and talking about yourself and all these things, then in 30 days, you are ready to any company which comes in, you'll be absolutely ready to go ahead and crack that campus placement. Let me tell you that. I've seen literally, I had given 30 days challenge to most of my students. And in 30 days, there's so much ready that, any company which comes in, they used to get selected. That's how it has happened. So you just need 30 days. Remember, everybody, you have given 20 years, 22 years of your life to education. And, just 30 days, if you optimize and learn and prepare for these companies, for the interviews, you are literally utilizing the 20 years of education and winning the game. But if you don't prepare in the next 30 days and if you don't crack the campus placement, it's not just you don't get a job. It's like, 20 years of education, 20 years of time, you are just literally put down in the drain. Okay. So that should not happen to you. That's why you need a particular job search strategy for you guys, so that you plan the entire thing. You chalk out everything. Okay, this is the company, this is the position, this is the industry, and this is what I'm going to talk about myself in the interview. These are the questions I'm expecting to answer. So many preparation, you're there. Okay, so I'll just start sharing the particular thing here. But before I start sharing, I want to do a quick survey with you guys, so that I can understand where exactly we are standing. So right now, I could see so many people in the particular Zoom chat here. Okay, so if there are not so many people here, if there are other people who are in other streams, other platform, I request you to share this form with everybody. So go ahead and click on that survey. I'll be sharing the live screen, live survey in front of you guys. Okay, so everybody, just for a couple of seconds, maybe it's just 10 questions which you have to answer, multiple choice. Go ahead and answer that. I'll be sharing the live data. And you can share this link to all the people who are not in this particular event, who are in the YouTube or Meet or anywhere else. Okay.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. I would like the technical team to please post this link sent by sir on YouTube also, so that those students also don't miss out this.
Sure, ma'am. Okay, let me just see how many people are taking the survey. I can literally see how many people are taking the survey. Okay, so everything is data driven. Okay, so go ahead and take the survey right now. Let me just see here where exactly is the survey. All right, let me just see how many people are taking the survey. Okay, I have started getting responses. I could get Siddhi, I could get Shruti Narayanan. These are the people who have started taking the survey. Let me just see who else has started taking the survey. I could see Veda Varshini. I could see Devi Shri. Brilliant. Make it fast, everybody. I'll give you 60 seconds. Quick. And then I'll be sharing the live data in front of you. Okay. Okay, so I got around 10 to 15 people. Make it fast. We have a couple of more seconds. Then I'll be sharing the screen with you guys. Okay, I could see who else? All right, Swati, you're done. Karishma, you're done. Okay, Subhashri, you're done. All right, brilliant. Okay, Divya, you're done. Priyalata, you're done. Okay, Padmaja, Gayatri, Divya, brilliant. So many people are saying done. Okay, make it fast. Let me, I have a lot of information to share in front of you guys. Okay, so make it fast. Kaveri is saying done. Okay, Soumya is saying done. Tara is saying done. Maheshwari. All right, all right. So many people are saying done. Okay, okay, make it fast. Brinda is saying filed and submitted. Yes. Okay, let me just see how many people. We have got 63 responses till now. The moment we touch 100, 150, I will be start sharing the screen right now. Okay, so make it fast, everybody. Make it fast. Okay, Muskan, the link is not opening. Why is that? Try this, Muskan, again. Okay, I could see 78 people who have taken the survey. 80 people. Okay, the moment I touch 120 or 150, I'm going to pause that particular survey. Okay, then I'll be sharing that survey with you guys. Brilliant. Monisha is saying done. Kirtu is saying done. Shakti is saying done. Uma is saying done. All right, brilliant. So many people are taking the survey. Okay, okay. Let me just see here. How many people are taking the survey? We are literally got 88 responses. 88 responses. Whether you're first year, second year, or third year, it doesn't matter. You're going to take the survey. Okay. Okay, let me see. A lot of people are from BCom. Okay. Okay. So I could see 94 responses. Make it fast, everybody. Make it fast. And we are about to touch a century. Let me just go ahead and share the screen with you guys right away. Okay. So this is my screen here. Look at the survey here. We have touched 100 just now. Okay. So we have touched 100 and I'll be sharing the screen right now. Make it fast. Let me just show you the screen here. Okay. So look at this. Okay. Look at this. The branches which I had asked is so many people are from BCom and so many people are from BSc, BCA, okay, MSc and all that, BA and all that. Okay. So BBA and MCom. Okay, which year are you in? Most of the people are saying either you are in the third year or in the second year. First year are so many less people. Okay, next is what is your next step after your graduation? Get a job, start a business, or higher studies. Okay, so there is a quite balance between higher studies and getting a job. Next is, did you attend soft skills training in college? Most of the people are saying yes. Okay. Next is, are you clear on at least top 5 to 6 skills which you are good at? 75% of the people are saying yes. Okay. Do you have your resume ready? Look at this, so much diplomatic answer here. No, yes, 50-50. What do I mean by this? Okay. Okay, so there's a slight variation here. Okay. Next is your resume ready to beat the application tracking system? What do I mean by this? So here, people are saying, only 20 people are saying yes. The remaining people are saying, what is ATS? What is ATS? Next is 30% of the people are saying no. So almost 75% of the people, they have not built their resume to beat the ATS, or a lot of people don't know what is ATS. Let me share with you. Okay. Do you have your LinkedIn profile? Only 57%, 42% of the people are saying yes. Is your LinkedIn profile optimized for recruiters to have a look and call you for an interview? That means if I'm a recruiter, if I go into your profile and have you built your profile so much that I'm impressed by your profile? So many people are saying no. Okay. Next is, if I called you for an interview today, right now, what is the possibility of you cracking that interview and getting the job? Look at this brilliant answer. Okay. So out of so many people, only 22 people. So out of 127 or 130 people, only 22 people are, ready to crack the campus placements. What about the rest? There's not much confidence. Okay. So the confidence comes when the preparation is more. Okay. So look at this, everybody. This is the data which I wanted to share with you. Why did I share this data with you guys? Is so that, we can understand that, where exactly we are standing. Okay. So we know where exactly you're standing right now. Next, I'll be sharing the PPT again right now. As I told before, preparation, that is the job search strategy, plays a very, very important role. I'll be giving you one strategy here. Okay, the first strategy here is this: the current scenario in the age of machine learning and artificial intelligence. What do I mean by that? That means how recruiters are using machine learning and artificial intelligence to filter 3.66 crore students and get the best students for their company. Okay, so this is what it is. So first and the foremost thing is they do something called as automated resume screening. What do I mean by this? Let me just share with you. Let's just say you have applied for a particular job and you have sent a resume. Okay, just imagine a recruiter. It's not just you sent a resume. A recruiter has received 1,000 application. The data says for one job vacancy in India, 1,000 resumes are being received. Do you think the recruiters have time to go through all those 1,000 resumes? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you think the recruiters have the time to go through all those resumes? They don't have, obviously. Brinda is saying definitely no, sir. Yes. Okay. So they don't have the time, because who's going to scan through 1,000 resumes? Who has the time? Who has the patience? Okay. So what they do here is, the moment they collect your resume, they won't scan your resume. They won't read your resume. They will put this resume in, a software that is called as application tracking system. That is called as application tracking system. So they put in that particular software, and that software scans your resume. Okay, it scans your resume. Only if proper skills and the keywords and everything is mentioned, then only it takes up your resume and sends it to the recruiter. Or else, if there's no proper skills and keywords, then this resume gets into the dustbin. That is called as application tracking system. So the first and foremost win, the first and foremost war, the first and foremost strategy which you have to build is, you need to build a resume which can beat the application tracking system. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing is they source candidates through technology. They do also background checks. These days, the candidate assessments, obviously you might be taking a lot of aptitude tests online these days. Okay, they can literally see whether you're copying or not just by your they scan your pupils, the eyes, and if you look at that, you're done, you're rejected. Okay, next is recruiter chatbots, and next is digital interviews. Let me tell you one important thing here. Just 10 days before, I worked with one particular uh, HR manager, and he uses technology to the max. That means he doesn't want to waste time much on assessing candidates. He wants to use technology. So what he has done is he has taken some software, and they have this particular software. When you're giving face-to-face interview, when you're talking, just imagine you're talking in front of a camera giving an interview. The recruiter can literally, he has a software which measures your data points on your face. Okay, on particular data points. If you've seen in that movie, there's a scanning which happens, right? Similarly, there are certain data points which camera scans, and in the screen, the recruiter can see this person is confident, not confident, he's passive, aggressive, confused, anxious. All this data comes in, and based on that, he takes a data driven, technology based decision. And because of that, you need to be camera conscious and prepare for an interview in front of a camera more and more and more and more. So the next time when you go for a virtual interview, you can beat that software. At the same time, you can impress the recruiter. Okay, so this is how artificial intelligence is playing an important role in recruiting you guys. The question is, Are you going to learn these strategies and win the war, or you're just going to stick to the old game and lose the war? Choice is yours. Okay. Next is, I just want to show how your resume looks like when the ATS scans. Okay. Just imagine this is your resume and the ATS has scanned, and your resume looks like this. For the ATS, it's whatever tables and columns and colors and I don't know, whatever you put, it's not that. It's the words, the keywords. This resume was more like an example for a digital marketing executive. Look at this: marketing, management, digital. Because of these keywords, the resume is picked up and called for an interview. Okay. So this is how your resume should look like using keywords. Now, what did you learn from this particular session, everybody? What did you learn? What did you learn from this particular session? Put in chat section, what did you learn from this session? What did you learn? Keywords. What is ATS? All right, all right, all right. Okay, okay. So are you literally, is it opening your mind? Like, are baapre, so many stuff, so much stuff? Keywords. Okay, keywords. Okay. Okay, okay. Be ready for anything and everything at any time. Yes, okay. Brilliant. That was, let me just see. Uma, let me tell you that opportunities are going to come every time. Okay. What you said is absolutely true. Opportunities are going to come. The question is, are you ready to grab it immediately? Okay. Opportunities are going to be there. Are you ready to grab it immediately? Okay. So let me see here. 8 years. We should be well prepared, but all well together. All right. So this is the second secret which I just shared with you. It's a huge, eye opening for you, guys, so that you can filter and prepare yourself properly. Next. Do you want to go for the next? Do you want to go for the next? Should I share the next strategy? Okay, okay, brilliant. Should I share the next strategy? Put in the chat section yes or no. Okay, okay. So many people are saying yes, 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 yes. All right, all right. So let me just get started here. I request everybody to mute themselves, or I'm going to mute everybody. All right. I just muted everybody. Okay, so I'll be sharing the next strategy, and then we'll go for a Q&A. Okay, you can ask me a lot of questions on this. Okay, so I'll be going for the next strategy. The third and the foremost important thing here is this. That is the importance of LinkedIn. Okay, so many people have said that you have LinkedIn profile. Let me just show it to you what exactly I mean by importance of LinkedIn. 89% of the recruiters have hired someone through LinkedIn. Okay. Next is, as I told before, the major challenge which is faced by students are that is they remain invisible in front of the recruiters. This is a platform. LinkedIn is a platform for you to increase your visibility, and go in front of opportunities. Okay. Next is 94% of the recruiters use or plan to use social media for recruiting. Okay. So if 94% of the recruiters are using LinkedIn and social media for recruiting, where should you search job for? Where should you search job for? Obviously in LinkedIn and in social media. Okay. Next is, your LinkedIn page is the best platform to promote yourself. Remember everybody, your resume is just words, but in LinkedIn you can literally show your key achievements, your certificates, your awards, everything. Okay. You can literally show your experience and all that. Next, it can be used as a platform to market your advertise your skills, build your credibility, and as a professional, increase your visibility. That's what we want. We want to increase your visibility. Okay. Just have a look at this video, and I'll be sharing my LinkedIn profile. I'll show you how your profile should look like. Then we'll go for a Q&A. Look at this video. I have purposely paused this video. Why? Because look at this. Recruiters can just go into your LinkedIn profile and they can extract or export your profile and put it in the ATS. So we don't even need your resume these days. We just want your name. The moment I type in your name, and if it comes on the top, I can go into your LinkedIn profile and just check what exactly you do and then call you for an interview or not. Okay, that's how things are these days. Okay, so this is how recruiters, these are recruiters who are using technology. Okay, so I'll go for the next particular thing here. So let me just share with you one particular important thing here. Then we can go for the Q&A session. Okay, so the first and the foremost important thing here is I want to know what exactly you learned from this particular session. Okay, I want to know what exactly you learned from this particular session. So what I want you to do here is this. If you have learned something from this particular session, then I want you to go to this particular link. Okay, let me just give. So I've given you 3 secrets: current market reality, job search strategy, and importance of LinkedIn. So I want you to go ahead and write down what did you learn from this session. You give a 1 or 2 line summary and 1 or 2 points. Where exactly? I want you to go to Insta as well as LinkedIn. This is the LinkedIn, and I posted your your college poster there. You have to go and comment there. You have to go there and comment. So I'll be giving you the LinkedIn link right now, and I want you to go ahead and comment right now. Once you comment in the LinkedIn, copy paste that comment and go to Instagram and go ahead and paste in this link also. Okay, so go ahead. Let me just share the LinkedIn link to that particular post. Then we can go to the Q&A session immediately after this. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn poster, the link. Go ahead and right now comment on that particular post, and I'll be sharing my Insta link as well right now with you guys, so that you can just copy paste that comment and post it there. Okay, let me just see here. Where's the Insta link? Okay, so I got the Insta link just right now in front of me. Okay, that is the LinkedIn link, and this is the Instagram link. Where is that? Yeah. So this is the Instagram link. Okay, so go ahead and tell me what exactly did you learn from this particular session. It should not be just one line thing that it was a brilliant session, it was an amazing session. No, I want to know, what did you learn from last 1 hour? 60 minutes I've given you, and I want you to put in the comment section, what did you learn? I could literally see so many people going for an Instagram. Okay, I could see in Instagram, but let me just see how many people are commented in LinkedIn. I'll be sharing the screen with you guys. Okay, this is very important. Why? Because I want you to be active in LinkedIn. Let me just see, where is that? First important thing is LinkedIn. So go ahead and comment in the LinkedIn section. Comment in the LinkedIn. That's very important. Okay.
Sir, shall we open up for Q&A?
Sure, ma'am. We'll definitely open up the for Q&A right now.
Yeah. Over to you, Brenda.
First of all, thank you so much, sir, for this beautiful insights. It really opened my mind. As a student, I really felt better. Personally, I would like to say this. Now, with your permission, I'll just go on with the Q&A session. Girls, if you have any queries or if you have any kind of doubts, you can put your queries in the chat box, and your queries will one by one be sorted out. Quickly put the queries in the chat box, please, girls. Thank you.
Sir, this is Shanmugapra here.
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks a lot for this wonderful session, sir. It was totally a different and unique dimension of the job hunting skills
Thank you,
2021.
ma'am.
Thanks a lot for presenting us and making the students interactive. And this is the first session I've seen early morning. 285 students have logged in and was interactive also. So
Yeah.
thanks a lot for that, sir. I have one question. Because of this pandemic, for the past 2 years, the recruitment process has been transformed a lot. Like, no, it was not exclusively for a particular college. All the recruitments of top multinational companies like Infosys or Cognizant happens global level or pan-India level. They organize a national qualifier test like NEET examination or something where crores and crores of people compete, and it's a bit difficult for our students to hit this competitive online examination because that's a first round. So how to crack this, sir? Any tips of for our students to adapt to this new change?
Now the first, it's a brilliant question here. The first and the foremost thing, I believe that, just 1 year before, they should be knowing, okay, these are the tests which I'm going to give for. For example, as you said, Infosys or TCS, there's NQT, that is National Qualifier Test. Okay, there's so many open source platforms. So not just companies coming to the placement, they can literally go ahead and explore different companies through through this the tests. So the first and the foremost important thing is, for all the students here, you need to be ready at least 3 to 6 months before and plan which are the tests which you are going to give and what kind of questions they are coming up with, and be ready for it. That's the first and the foremost important thing. And remember, this is a national that is all India game, so you got to be winning that particular game. So that's the first thing, preparation. Wherever you go, preparation plays a very important role. First is collect the information, okay, filter down, develop a strategy. This month I'm going to write this month I'm going to write that, and then go ahead and write it. And if you're able to crack it, brilliant. If not, give it one more try. Okay, so information, filtering, getting the best information, and preparation and execution. These are the 3 steps which I believe that everybody should follow this particular year and the coming years, ma'am.
Sir, now Shirisha has asked this question, like she's not good with words and writing. So how to make her resume or portfolio impressive?
Okay, that's a brilliant question, Sirisha. It's a beautiful question. Let me just tell you this. Nobody is really good at writing, okay? Only few of us are good in writing. In fact, even as not a good resume writer. So see, we have literally spent so many lakhs and lakhs of rupees in education. So if you don't feel confident that you're good at resume writing, then you hire a professional resume writer. They're just going to do it for 500 and 1,000 bucks. But 500 and 1,000 rupees is okay, and having a proper resume is fine. So that is the first thing. But before going for the resume writer, I request you to sit down one particular day and spend question yourself, what are you good at, what are your skills, what are your projects, what are your achievements. Then go with that data in front of a writer. That's how it works. Okay, so I hope I answered.
Another query. Yes, she's like, she planned to take up this teaching career, but due to this pandemic, this recruitment has dropped down. So she's like, is there any possibility in getting jobs in this time period? She's very much puzzled. So she wants your guidance.
Okay, so Padmaja, right? All right. So brilliant question, Padmaja. Let me tell you, yes, not just teaching field, but every field is facing a lot of job difficulties. So the first and the foremost thing which I would suggest for you is you volunteer yourself. You volunteer yourself to give free sessions to so many, make a list of 10 schools or colleges which you want to work for, 10, and call them up, call the HODs, call the principal, and tell, I'm ready to give 2 or 3 free classes on this. No one is going to say no to free classes. Okay, so go ahead and give your free classes, record that session, or go for a lot of stuff, and then after you finish the 10 schools or colleges, and the 11th college, when you apply, you can say, I have I have literally done sessions here in so and so and so and so and so in school. That increases your credibility, and they are going to hire you for sure. Okay, this is how you're going to play this game. I hope I answered that question. It's a very smart way of thinking. At the same time, a little bit of execution is required.
So yes, thank you. So next question from Swati Shri Balaji. She has asked, what is the difference between TCS NQT and TCS ION?
Okay, I'm not very specific on any particular thing. NQT is nothing but National Qualifier Test, and ION is a different segment altogether. I think I literally forgotten because I've gone through a lot of things. So I think it is a particular domain, or they are asking for a particular domain thing. So that is the difference. I'm not sure, Swati, that I'll be able to give answer on the ION part, but I know TCS NQT, National Qualifier Test. A lot of people in India are preparing for that. I have literally seen thousands, 10,000, 30,000 people literally preparing for NQT. So, you can get into that. Okay.
Sir, if you don't mind, TCS ION is like a training platform.
Yes.
Their training platform where to offer various kind of trainings or coding test process and things. It is
Okay.
not included in the selection process. They offer and mold the students into enhance their skill sets.
Okay. So brilliant. So we got the answer, I think, Swati. So TCS NQT is a test which you got to take. ION is a platform which helps you, enhance your skills. Thank you, ma'am.
Personally, I have one question. I've heard this thing called visual resume, which is popular in foreign countries. And Piyush, I hope you know who is Piyush, visual thinker. He just suggested me, like, why don't you insert your visual resume along with the formal resume? Like, it will get you to places. So as you said, this application tracking system just sees whatever the keywords are. So do you think this will help me go into this? Get my job?
Yes. Visual resumes are also plays a very important role. And in fact, these days, there's a lot of, videos and all that, which you can, if you spend a lot of money, not a lot, a little bit of, 5,000-10,000, you can come up with a lot of, marketing material. Let me tell you one important thing here. Just imagine this is a product which I just manufactured. Okay. It's a mug. It's a beautiful mug here. And my skill is this. The only skill which I have right now is to manufacture this mug. But I don't know how to market this in the market. So I don't know how to sell this. So I need to either get a person who can design the brochure, the videos, and the pricing strategy, the marketing strategy, and then start selling this product. Okay. Similarly, you are a product. You are a product, and for you to market yourself, you need to come up with various channels of marketing media, marketing assets. The first is nothing but your resume. Your resume, just like how companies have brochures now, you've seen brochures. Okay, Zomato and Swiggy, the restaurants, they send a brochure. Similarly, your resume is nothing but your brochure about your skills, about your life. That's the first thing. So you can literally design your brochure however you want, but try to make sure that it is it is impressive. That's the first thing, and it hits the nail. That means there should be not so much content, but very catchy. Okay. And videos, these days we are consuming a lot of videos. So if you could come up with your video for 60 seconds to 90 seconds about yourself, that increases the chance of you getting called for an interview.
Actually, visual thinking is nothing but not videos. It is cartooning your skills and presenting it. So this is not very formal. I felt it is not very formal. In that, is it possible to even use such informal one in a work?
It is possible, but that needs to reach the right recruiter. Okay, what you're talking here is nothing but the non-traditional methods of marketing yourself, non-traditional methods of resume building and all that. So profile building. So yes, there are various channels. In fact, just 1 month before, there's a person, his name is, I don't know, I forgot his name, Ved or someone. He had literally, just for an internship, he had built a small video about his designing skills and projected using the visual arts and all that. And he got an internship in Cred. the credit card company and all that. So yes, it works, but build that visual resume and post it in social media channels. So be a target specific resume. If you want to work in particular company, you can send to that particular HR. That's how it is. Okay.
Thank you, sir. And one more query. Can we be a motivational speaker like you?
Yes, of
From
course, Abhinaya. You can
Abhinaya.
be a motivational speaker like me. Okay, it is possible. Trust me, when I started during my graduation, I went for my first presentation in the final year and I stood there in front of 200 people, blank for 2 minutes. Okay, my face was red and everything is gone. So now, over a period of years, 6 to 7 years or 8 years, I can literally go in front of a 10,000 crowd or whatever crowd you give me. I can literally command the crowd and literally get things done. Okay, it is possible, but you got to give a lot of effort. It's a 7 years of experience or 8 years of experience. You got to put in the time. I hope I answered the question. Put in the time. Yes.
Next question from Nidhi Agarwal. She asked whether certification affects her recruitment process, and if a person is skillful but does not have any certificate, will that affect the recruitment?
Brilliant question, Nidhi. This is a brilliant question. See, these days, what is happening is, yeah, certification, having 1 or 2 certificates to put in your resume is good. But if you have the skills, then you don't need much certificates. Okay. Why? Because the first and the foremost important thing is, see, even after graduation, most of the fresh graduates, they get into so many trainings and get so many certificates, yet they don't get the job. But if they had the skills, even if without certification, they will get the job. Okay, so recruiters are something like this. They filter. They know, they have literally spoken to like 1,000, 10,000, so many students and fresh graduates and working professionals. Just by the way you speak about that particular domain or the skill which you want to show, they can easily understand that you are a person who has done some work, who has some skills. So you don't need to show much certifications, but you need to make sure that your skills are absolute, like, a solid foundation for that. I hope I answered the question. Okay, Nidhi, thank you. So any other questions?
I think we can wrap up, sir. Not many queries. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. It was really insightful. We are truly blessed to have this session. Thank you so much, sir. And over to Shanmugapriya ma'am for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir, for the excellent session. Even the students were inspired, I think. That's the reason they asked the question to become a motivational speaker. Maybe they might got inspired by Mr. Muhammad's session today. So thanks a lot, sir. And on behalf of Shri Shankarlal Chandrubai Session Jain College for Women, I take immense pleasure in thanking our guest speaker for today for giving us such kind of insights which will be useful for our students, because just now they're stepping into their final years. They're going to face the campus placement drives. They're going to face the interviewers, and a lot of tips and secrets what you revealed today will help them to project themselves better and best in such a way they get selected. So thanks a lot for this wonderful session, sir. We'll keep in touch with you for a few more inspiring sessions like this. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
ma'am. And I thank
And
every
Yes,
student
sir.
here for it being interactive so much and keeping my energy levels also high. Yes.
Yeah, that was actually one positive thing. What I've noticed that Mr. Mohammed was with high energy levels from the beginning till end, which made our students to be such interactive throughout the session. And that's the reason, obviously, the session was interesting too. So thank you very much, girls. And we have posted the feedback link here in the chat box. Please do request all the students to fill in the feedback link so that we will in turn share it with our guest speaker, which will be useful for him to mold if there is any positives or negatives, whatever may be. Thank you so much, girls. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, technical team. We can wind up the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Manju, please stop YouTube and recording.